No matter where you live in the Midwest, you've likely dealt with the impacts of hail. Nebraska Extension is a trusted source for information on crop production and hail damage. If replanting isn't an option, integrating cover crops into post-hail management practices may be valuable to your farm. With cover crops, you can reap the benefits in the current year and set yourself up for success the next growing season. Cover crops can be integrated into post-hail management, improving soil and water quality. They can take up applied nitrogen not used by a damaged crop and retain it for next year's crop. Additional benefits of cover crops are weed suppression and as a potential forage. There are at least two scenarios for planting cover crops after hail. One is when there's a complete loss and you don't intend to replant your crop. Cover crops should be seeded as soon as soil conditions are suitable. Another scenario is seeding a cover crop into your partially recovering crop. The cover crop can help suppress weeds when the primary crop is heavily damaged. In either scenario, it's important to contact your crop insurance agent to be sure you're complying with your policy. Selecting the appropriate cover crop species will improve resiliency following a hailstorm.
Sunlight, water, and available nutrients are the three most important factors that affect cover crop growth. However, also important is the number of growing degree days remaining will also influence cover crop choice. Cover crop establishment can range from very easy to oftentimes something that's very difficult, which depends on the amount of residue remaining, soil conditions, which include primarily the amount of available moisture, and then also the number of growing degree days. It is also important to note that herbicide selection on the previous crop will also influence cover crop choice. It is important to contact your crop insurance adjuster before planting cover crops following a hail event. Since hail events can be either local or regional, the availability of cover crop seed may be reduced. Cover crop management can be expensive depending on cover crop seed cost and also other management objectives. Forage production will likely be the only way to salvage any additional production cost. Previous herbicide use, however, could limit cover crop use as a forage.
Integrating cover crops into post-hail management practices may provide additional benefits to you and your farm. There are many factors you should consider when planting a cover crop. For more information on hail events and damage from Nebraska Extension, contact your local Extension educator or visit us online.